Today is a very sad day. We had an unfortunate incident on our land. Um, I had to make this urgent video and somehow to upload it as quickly as I could.
Hello and welcome to the most peaceful place where the fruiting plants and animals roam free. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of them as they make this piece of haven very enjoyable for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming to Peaceful Village.
I'm Michael Landfield. I'm from Peaceful Village, Raw Vegan Healing Community in the Amazon of the place called Ecuador in the northern part. And today we had a very unfortunate incident. Many, it's hard for me to talk about this because, and I don't know if I'll be able to show you what the extent of the destruction. Um, we had the electricity company come in onto our land without our permission and cut vast areas of forest. Look at what they destroyed here was complete forest. This is the entrance, for example, of our driveway or entrance of one of our areas to Tierra Libertad, and they destroyed this. I don't know if you can see all of that. All of that used to be forest, and they cut it just because there's a power line going across electricity cables. We're telling them, we're going to be telling them again and writing them a letter to remove the electricity pole from our land because we're not using it. We're not using the system. We're anarchists. We don't want to use any government municipal electricity. And they also destroyed a lot in there and another area that I will show you. They also destroyed this here. They cut all along here, destroying nature, destroying wild life or wild areas for animals. I don't know if it's evident, but all this middle part here, they destroyed all this middle part. I don't know if I can show you. All this middle part, they destroyed. All this along here, they destroyed because of the power line right here. And the last part that they destroyed a lot. They destroyed, look what they did here. Destroying and cutting everything. In fact, this is even better than it was because we cleared up a lot of it. A lot of it was on the road. So a lot of problems. There was also more inside, a lot more up there. They destroyed a lot in here. According to law, because they are government uh, owned, they think they have the right to chop whatever they need to that is close to whatever native or whatever forest that is close to the electricity poles or electricity towers. Now here there's no electricity towers or or cell towers, but there are poles and electricity wires and we have opted out of getting any sort of municipal electricity on our land. So absolutely, we have not gotten, nor do we want electricity, municipal electricity on our land. So we have told, and we are writing, going to be sending a formal letter to the electricity company to formally remove the poles or posts and electricity from our land, and they have to route the poles to the other neighbors elsewhere somehow. So today was a very unfortunate day because we had to deal with the destruction of our, seeing the destruction of our land. In fact, where we are now, because a lot of forest, native forest, as well as a lot of the fruit trees that we are, a lot of other plants that we are growing, kind of is a barrier, so that, like a sound barrier, so we don't hear as much of the noise from the road. So we hear the bus less, we hear cars and other traffic. Um, we don't hear as much anymore, um, or it's much less. We hear much less, and so we were not able to get in time over there to stop them. They destroyed everything practically. The video that I did does not do any justice, and I don't know if I'll be able to post the video. And also because of privacy concerns, and because we are a private community, and we really don't want everyone to know exactly where we are located. Um, we we are not including the video here. Well, we'll see if we're able to, because we don't have all the apps and all the stuff to do that, to do the editing um, on this tablet. But everything was on the phone, and now the phone is not working. So this was a very, very sad time. In fact, I was literally crying about what happened. And now I'm determined to do whatever I can to protecting nature. Aurora and I were here as sovereign human beings, free, here to protect nature, to do whatever we can to share the way we live with others, and to say, hey, we are here. If you resonate with the values, resonate with what we stand for and how we live in Peaceful Village, and you want to become a community member, we need more people to help protect our land, to help protect nature, to help share this message far and wide with everyone as much as possible. And one of the ways to do that is through the internet. The internet is probably the best, if not the only solution to share this message far and wide with as many people as we can. This is gonna take money though. This is gonna take some money to get things going. Yeah, there might be some ways to do it for free or very cheap, but now things like solar panels and batteries and this kind of stuff to get electricity on the land and to get internet on the land is very costly. It's not cheap. And so our plea really is what people can do to help in this situation. If you feel powerless, yeah, some people say, hey, some organizations say, hey, all you need to do is donate to us some money and that's it. And in some way, it's kind of true, you know. With money, we can do a lot. With things, we can do a lot. So, yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to start to really push out the message online, do interviews, send this message to the masses of people. Just tell people, hey, this is really what's going on. This is really what's going on. We need to share this message with the world, share how we live in this community. And by the way, it's only Aurora and I at the moment, but yeah, we're going to the top and we're not going to stop. We are, um, we're very sad that this happened. They destroyed a lot. They destroyed, I don't know how many acres or hectares, how many hectares they destroyed, but they destroyed a vast area. I don't know how much exactly, but probably 2,000 square meters, 3,000 square meters. I don't know, but it's a lot. They destroyed a lot of plants, a lot of all the plants basically, because the forest is teeming with life. Of course, there are a lot of parasitic plants, vining plants, and prickly plants, and that harm other plants and animals and so forth. But there was morete, a very sacred native plant, morete, that was harmed in the process. Not the complete plant, but two of the palms were harmed in the process. Um, there was taro. They call here papachina. Papachina was destroyed. Taro was destroyed, and some palm, not palm bill, some tokia, tokia, which is basically um, straw tokia, something like that. Paha tokia. Things that they make a kind of a straw. They make the roof with. So they make roofs with this paha tokia. They they destroyed a lot. They destroyed a lot of the pinto peanuts, which is a ground cover. It's like clover, basically. It looks like peanuts, but it's not. It's not a peanut, but it's probably in the same family. They destroyed a lot, and this area, which is our entrance, is what they destroyed. The entrance to part of our land, or one of our land, which we call Tierra Libertad. Tierra Libertad is freedom, means freedom land. That's what I felt when I came to this place. When Aurora and I came, especially myself, I felt free. I felt like this is the place for us. And now we need to protect this land. We need to do whatever we can to protect it. Um, Government, mining companies, people want to destroy. We have neighbors that all around, basically, for the most part, that want to destroy nature for progress. They're clear cutting land, either by burning or chopping, but usually it's done by burning. So burning virtually in the entire land or part of the land, so they can grow. Either they can grow one or two crops. Here they grow, in this areas they grow mostly cacao. They have also some bananas, some plantains, but cacao is a big is big here. So they grow a lot of cacao. And monocropping, monoculture. For what? When they burn and when they chop, when they clear cut and they deforest the land, there's a lot of mosquitoes and gnats that come, and sandflies that come. In the process, there's a lot of biting insects. So in the last little while, we had a lot of a lot of this kind of animals that have come and infestated um, the place. We never had that before, as many. Yeah, they're clear cutting also and burning forest also for grazing of animals, of cattle, cattle mostly, but there's also pigs and chickens and other animals as well. And free roaming wild animals have nowhere to go any longer because now we're devastating. Humans are devastating nature to this extent. I really don't know how we're going to do this. I really don't know how Aurora and I are going to do this to get this message out to the out to humanity on a mass scale because we are so disconnected, so lost as a species. We have no clue. We we're not wise any longer. We have lost the wisdom. We have lost that intelligence to make the vital connections in order to heal ourselves and to live in harmony with all life. We have no clue. Please, humanity, wake up. Here I am in this beautiful river. I don't know if you can see, but there's the beautiful river. Doesn't seem like doesn't seem like much because this camera is not the best. But it's I'm very very sad that what humanity is doing. People obeying just because of orders. Because I need to do it. I need to do it because I need to feed my family. So they cut down vast areas of forest. Who knows how many animals they're killing or how many animals are killed in the process. This was done this was done manually with machetes and also with chainsaws, big chainsaws. And every tree, you don't realize, but every tree, every plant is precious. Every animal is precious. Every life is precious. I I feel so distraught today. Like, I don't know. I feel as humanity, can humanity really wake up? Can we change our violent ways? Can we really live in harmony with all life? That is the question. Can we truly live in harmony with all life, or are we just going to continue destroying and seeing nature and seeing other beings as just mere machines or units of things that we can just do with whatever we want? Are we that God, that evil God, that says who and what we're going to destroy? Because that's what a virus is. The virus is that destroying and killing. Please, humanity, we need we need a we need to smarten up. We really need to awaken out of this disconnection. We need to connect and to understand what we're doing and to change, to awaken, to love, to see no longer are we here as a species to destroy, but to love. There's no more excuses because the destruction. Yeah. So on this day, I'm very, I'm very sad of what happened. Truly, truly, it's devastating. We talked to them. We tried to reason with the workers, and we talked to them as friends. We talked to them as family. We didn't hate them. We didn't scream at them. We didn't judge them. We didn't. We didn't get angry. We just said, look into your hearts. This is nature. This is created by God or by some energy. Because everyone's religious here, so we kind of went on that notation. But yeah, we're going against God. We're going against the universal forces. We're going against our mother. We're killing our mother. And instead of growing food, planting fruit trees for the sustenance of everyone, we're destroying. For what? For to kill animals, to grow food, to feed to the animals, monocropping and monoculture. For what? Building cities, building roads, all kinds of destruction. For what? We have a intention to write many books, do a lot of documentaries and videos, and to do so much to share this message with the rest of humanity. We are on a very, very tight budget. We're doing this all from our own budget, basically. We need your help to share this message far and wide, as wide as possible, with the world. When I say with the world, I mean with humanity. We're not sharing this with the world, we're sharing this with humanity. And we want to do this with your help. All we need right now is a few things to get ourselves started in the direction where we can share this with everyone, as many people as we can. For now, for us, it's very hard because we're using internet through government sources, through the town, sometimes through data, uh, through other ways. It's complicated. The electricity, they're shutting off electricity in many parts of Ecuador, almost every single day. They're doing that. It's hard to. I mean, we have literally dozens of videos that we want to upload. We can't seem to upload all of them or a lot of them it's hindering our progress here in our evolution here to work. Um, we don't have electricity or internet on the land yet, and we would like to get our own electricity, our own internet on the land. We have solar panel just for charging small devices, small batteries, portable battery, tablet, cell phones, this kind of thing. And we need your help to be able to continue this, to be able to go further, to protect nature more, to share this message with as many people as possible, to do whatever we can to get this out, to so people can see what's really going on, and to awaken to wanting to do the work, to help as much as possible. And yeah, we got a lot of things that we want to do. We're writing now a book we call The Way We Heal, also another book on freedom and anarchism. So a lot that we're doing here in Peaceful Village. We need your help, okay? So what exactly we need? Well, if absolutely you don't have the budget or the funds to help us, or the donation to help us, just share this video with as many people as you can, through your social media, however you can. We like to do several things. First, we like to put a gate and a fence and big signs, on our entrance, so that absolutely nobody, when there's signs and when there's gates or fences, people usually, in this area of the place called Ecuador, people usually respect, and they don't bypass, or they don't do this kind of thing, trespassing or stealing or things like this. So we want to put a gate, we want to put a fence, we want to put this solid concrete or steel, something like a very, very solid fence and a gate that we can open and we can close, lock, so cars can come in and out. There's probably room for one or two cars. And we want to put a sign also there, a sign also on the river, uh, telling people that we're protecting nature, don't fish, no killing of animals, no hunting, this kind of stuff. Um, yeah, so that. And then we want to get electricity, so our own electricity from solar panels, batteries, this kind of thing. And we're going to need to also reinforce our cabin. So we're going to need to reinforce the base of our cabin, and because that is going to fall probably apart in a year if we don't do that. And we're going to need a computer. We don't have any decent device. We just have right now this tablet, and in order to do things and to speed up the process of things, we're going to need a decent computer, a laptop. Probably cost at least $800 to $1,000 US. So these are the things we're going to need. I think the electricity, the gate, and the fence, the signs, the electricity, internet, and the computer are very, very important. So we can share this, as widely as we can to everybody that we can. So we're here. We want to protect this. Is what we want to protect, nature. Probably, it's not very good quality compared to the other camera, but at least we're able to get this out to people, and you're able to hear us. So thank you so much for listening, for doing your part, however you can, to making this possible, so that we can stand up for nature, stand up as sovereign human beings, um, to do whatever we can to protecting this place non-violently, and to doing whatever we can to teaching people that there is another way to live. We don't need to live in violent system anymore called society, called culture, called supporting the institutions of the system. We don't need to be part of religion that doesn't allow us to think. We don't need to be a part of marriage and visas and restrictions. We need to be part of the freedom movement, the vegan anarchist movement. This is a life that we live, a different way from what people are living today. So we thank you so much. Aurora and I thank you so much for doing whatever you can, donating $1, sharing this video around with people, donating a laptop, computer somehow, doing whatever we can to help in any way. So thank you so much. This is Michael Anfield from Peaceful Village Raw Vegan Healing Community, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you for coming to Peaceful Village.